How does one person captivate the entire world with a single dance move, a soulful voice, and a sparkle in their eye, becoming a legend whose music still moves generations? How does a life lived in the brightest spotlight also hold so much mystery, joy, and sorrow? This is the extraordinary and often poignant story of Michael Jackson, the King of Pop. A man who redefined entertainment, but also carried a heavy burden beneath his crown. Imagine a small, crowded house in Gary, Indiana. In 1958, this is where Michael Joseph Jackson was born, the 8th of 10 children. Life was not easy. Money was tight, and the house was filled with the sounds of music, their escape from daily struggles. His father, Joe, a strict and demanding man, quickly spotted the incredible talent in his sons. Michael, even as a tiny child, had a voice that was pure magic and a natural rhythm that made him dance like no one else. Can you picture being just 5 years old, already performing with your older brothers? That was Michael. He became the lead singer of the Jackson 5, and it didn't take long for the world to notice them. Hits like I Want You Back, ABC, and I'll Be There soared to the top of the charts. They were Motown sensations, traveling the world, performing for screaming fans. But behind the dazzling lights and catchy songs, there was a young boy who missed out on a normal childhood. While other children played, Michael was rehearsing for hours, driven by his father's fierce discipline. Imagine being a global superstar before you even truly understood what it meant to be a child. This early life of intense work and pressure would stay with him forever. As he grew older, Michael's genius only blossomed. He stepped out as a solo artist, and his first major album, Off the Wall, 1979, created with the legendary producer Quincy Jones, was a vibrant explosion of disco, funk, and R&B. But it was Thriller 1982 that changed everything. This album wasn't just a collection of songs, it was a cultural earthquake. It became, and remains, the best-selling album of all time. Think of the Thriller music video. It wasn't just a video, it was a short film, a masterpiece that redefined how music was presented. Then came the iconic moonwalk, a dance move that seemed to defy gravity, first performed during the Motown 25 TV special. Suddenly, everyone, everywhere, wanted to learn the moonwalk. Michael Jackson didn't just sing and dance. He created art that was visually stunning, pushing boundaries and breaking down racial barriers on channels like MTV. His sequined glove, military jackets, and sparkling socks became instant fashion trends. He was truly the king of pop, a title nobody could argue with. He had a fascination with animals, famously keeping a pet chimpanzee named Bubbles at his fantastical home, Neverland Ranch, named after Peter Pan's magical island. Neverland was like a dream, with a petting zoo, amusement park rides, and even its own railway. It was a place where Michael, the child who never fully had a childhood, could live out his innocent fantasies. But as his fame reached unimaginable heights, Michael's personal life became more complicated and private. He underwent several plastic surgeries, and his skin began to lighten significantly. He later explained that he suffered from vitiligo, a skin condition that causes patches of skin to lose their pigment, and that he used makeup to even out his skin tone. Yet the intense media scrutiny and speculation never stopped. Imagine living every moment under a microscope, with every change, every action being debated and judged by the entire world. The 1990s and 2000s brought immense struggles and heartbreaking controversies. He faced allegations of child sexual abuse, first in 1993 and then again, leading to a highly publicized trial in 2005. Throughout these difficult times, Michael steadfastly maintained his innocence, and he was acquitted of all charges in the 2005 trial. These years took a heavy toll, deeply impacting his mental and physical health. He became increasingly reclusive, preferring the company of children and animals to the harsh glare of the public eye. His immense wealth, though vast, dwindled due to lavish spending and legal fees. He also reportedly struggled with a growing dependence on prescription medications, some of which he may have started taking after a severe burn injury to his scalp during a Pepsi commercial shoot in 1984. Despite the controversies and his declining health, Michael never lost his passion for music. In 2009, he announced a massive comeback concert series in London, titled This Is It. He threw himself into rehearsals, determined to give his fans one last, spectacular show. The footage from these rehearsals showed glimpses of his old magic, the incredible precision, the dedication, the genius that still flickered within him. But his body, worn down by years of stress, pressure, and reliance on medication, was struggling. On June 25, 2009, just weeks before the first This Is It concert, Michael Jackson was found unresponsive at his Los Angeles home. He had suffered cardiac arrest. Emergency services were called, but despite frantic efforts by paramedics and doctors, it was too late. Michael Jackson died at the age of 50. The cause of his death was later determined to be an overdose of propofol, a powerful surgical anesthetic, and other sedatives, administered by his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, who was later convicted of involuntary manslaughter. The world erupted in grief. From every corner of the globe, fans mourned the loss of a true icon. Michael Jackson's funeral and memorial were watched by billions, a testament to his unparalleled impact. He left behind 3 children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket Prince Michael II, and a musical legacy that is simply unmatched. Even today, Michael Jackson's music continues to sell millions. His dance moves are imitated by artists worldwide, and his influence on popular culture is undeniable. He used his platform to champion humanitarian causes, co-writing We Are the World and singing about peace, unity, and environmental protection in songs like Heal the World and Earth Song. He was a complicated man, a sensitive soul caught in the machine of superstardom, but his artistry transcended it all. His story reminds us of the incredible power of dreams, the heavy price of fame, and the enduring magic of a voice that truly belonged to the world.